this is me being nice here. If you have been divorced, I'll be nice here and I'll give you one divorce. You can go about your life and pick up the pieces and move on and find someone else. Okay? People do get divorced, it does happen. But then when you get divorced a second time, the question now becomes, is there something wrong with me? Well, there's something wrong with all of us, but there's got to be something glaringly wrong with you if you've gotten divorced twice, whether you're a guy or a girl. Okay, this is not. I'm not trying to hurt women here or anything like that. But if you're a person who has been divorced twice, there's something really wrong with you, and just for the sake of marriage, due to the sacrament of marriage and the beauty of marriage, you need to never get married again. Also, I would encourage you, if someone has been married twice before, you need to not be with that person. 2 times is an insane number to be married. Marriage is, people say marriage is hard, and I disagree. Marriage is not hard. It can be challenging because life is challenging, but you're going through life with this person. And people will always say, "Oh, well, it was just irreconcilable differences." What could be irreconcilable that you guys just couldn't make it work? Like, what was the thing? That's part of the dating process where you figure out, can I make it work with this person? What differences do we have? What similarities do we have? What are the things that could bring us together? And what are the things that could bring us apart? You determine that during your times of dating. And then when you get married, it's like, oh yeah, this just wasn't going to work out. People do change, but not that extraordinarily to where you're like, I can't even be with this person at all. But for someone to be married like Christina Hall, now 3 times, and now divorced, you are definitely the problem. You're definitely the problem. There is something insanely wrong with you. Now, let me be very, very clear. Christina Hall is, I want to say, 40 or 41, right around there. She's middle-aged. She is a physically attractive woman. I'm going to give her that. She's a physically attractive woman. With that said, how bad do you have to be I'll just say as a person, for you to make marriage fail, for you to fail 3 times at marriage? There's got to be something insanely wrong with you. I said this in the episode where I talked about, in a lot of my episodes concerning marriage, but I most recently talked about it in the episode where I explained why black women are the least likely to get married. Men want 3 things. They want the 3 F's. They want fit, they want feminine, they want friendly. That's really all men want in a woman. Like that's really it. If you're those 3 things, we're going to take care of you. We're going to take care of you. Christina is physically fit. You can visibly see that. You can say she's got money and stuff like, okay, yeah, but she still physically takes care of herself, her body, okay? Okay, fit, feminine, friendly. We can see that she's fit. I don't know about the feminine part or the friendly part. That's really the question here. That is really the question here. 3 men have come into her life and exited her life. That is a sign that there's something insanely wrong with her. So what can you learn from this? What can you, regular man, regular woman, learn from this? There's a few things that you can learn. First of all, if you, let me address the men here first, guys. If you come across a woman who has been divorced 2 times and she is physically attractive, let me just tell you, that is one of the reddest flags that you can see. If here's a good-looking woman who twice has failed at marriage, you need to run for the hills. Don't get involved with this woman. This woman is likely crazy. This woman is likely crazy. And I say that not to be mean, but we as guys, we know what we want. We're not complicated. It's like this, like there were 2 guys that had this girl and said, absolutely not. That's telling you something. She was married to Tarek Musa, I think that's how his name is pronounced. They didn't even make it like 10 years. I think they made it like 9 years. Failed. Then she gets with Ant Anstead. That lasts like two or 3 years. Then she gets with this guy, Josh. And that lasts 3 years. That's insane. That is insane. So going back, what can we all learn from this? If you are someone that's out there dating and you're trying to figure out am I the problem in my relationship? I'll say this. I'll say this to you ladies. If you are physically attractive, and be objective, be fair, be honest with yourself. If you are physically attractive, you're feminine and you're friendly, and men still don't want to be with you, they don't want to commit to you, there is something wrong with you. There is something very, very wrong with you. We as men don't need a lot. Also, what can we learn from this? Guys, you need to understand that when you see a woman, the Bible talks about this often, especially in Proverbs. It says, men, don't fall for her beauty. Because beauty can really make a man head over heels for a woman. That is true. Percy Sledge has a song, When a Man Loves a Woman. And it says that, loving eyes can never see. You need to be as objective as possible when you're looking at, and this actually goes for guys and girls, so this is for both of us. Physically, you may say, okay, she's great. Okay, he's great. You need honest friends in your life, friends and family that will tell you this is a good idea, or this is not a good idea, or okay, proceed slowly here. Dip your toe in the water, but don't fully jump right in all the way. You need to have people in your corner that you can trust. You need people that aren't yes men. They're not just going to tell you what they want you to hear. Oh no! Oh, you get with the guy. Oh yeah, he's amazing. He's awesome. He's incredible. And then break up. Girl, he wasn't worth your time anyway. He was ugly. He was gross. No, you need objective people in your life that you're friends with, and you can tell them the truth, and they will tell you the truth. My question is, where were these guys' friends? Where were her friends? If she even, honestly, she probably doesn't even have any friends. If you've had 3 divorces, you're probably so toxic of a person that, forget romance, just in overall friendships, you're a bad person and no one wants to be friends with you. But my question is, where were Tarek's friends? Where were Ant's friends? Where were Josh's friends? where they said, hey man,